The Philippines is preparing for one of its most important fighter acquisitions in decades, with several advanced aircraft now being considered for the Philippine Air Force. But which fighter actually makes the most sense for the Philippines? In this video, we're starting with one of the most capable options on the table, the Eurofighter Typhoon. We'll look at its combat capabilities, weapons, range, operating costs, maintenance requirements, long-term support, and whether the Typhoon is realistically suited to the Philippines' budget and operational needs. And this is only the beginning. In the upcoming videos in this series, we'll examine the other fighter aircraft being considered by the Philippines, one by one, and compare their strengths, weaknesses, costs, and suitability for the country. So before deciding which fighter could be the best choice for the Philippines, let's first take a closer look at the Eurofighter Typhoon. Leonardo has offered Manila up to 32 brand-new Typhoon Tranche 5 fighters. But the real question is not simply whether the Typhoon is powerful. The question is it actually the right fighter for the Philippines? The Eurofighter was originally designed around air superiority, and that remains one of its biggest strengths. The aircraft is powered by two Eurojet EJ200 engines, each producing around 90 kilonewtons of afterburning thrust. Together, they give the Typhoon a top speed of around Mach 2 and excellent acceleration and climb performance. Its twin-engine design is particularly interesting for the Philippines. With thousands of kilometers of ocean separating its islands, a twin-engine fighter offers an additional layer of redundancy during long-range maritime operations. If one engine suffers a serious failure, the second engine can potentially bring the aircraft home. The latest Typhoon configurations also feature modern AESA radar technology, advanced electronic warfare systems, infrared search and track, and sophisticated data links. And its weapons could give the Philippine Air Force a major leap in capability. The proposed package has been associated with weapons such as the Meteor Beyond Visual Range Air-to-Air Missile, OSRAM, Brimstone, and Storm Shadow. That would give the Philippines not only long-range air combat capability, but also precision strike options. So, from a purely military perspective, the Typhoon fits the Philippines very well. But there is a major problem: money. The Philippine government currently estimates the multi-role fighter program at roughly 60 to 100 billion Philippine pesos. Leonardo says its proposal can provide 32 Typhoons within the program's budget framework, supported by financing arrangements. But buying the aircraft is only the beginning. A Typhoon fleet requires trained pilots, weapons, spare parts, ground equipment, infrastructure, engine support, and years of maintenance. Operating cost estimates vary significantly depending on what is included, but recent estimates have placed the Typhoon at roughly $60,000 to $65,000 per flight hour when broader operating and support costs are counted. That makes the Typhoon a high-end capability, but also a demanding aircraft to sustain. There is another concern: political dependence. Unlike an American fighter, the Typhoon is a multinational European program involving Britain, Germany, Italy, and Spain. Export approvals and political decisions can therefore become part of the equation. Germany has previously blocked Typhoon exports, including the Turkish case, before later allowing the sale to move forward. So the Philippines would need strong contractual guarantees for weapons, spare parts, upgrades, and long-term support. The good news is that the Typhoon is not an unproven aircraft. More than 680 have been ordered, and the platform is already supported by a large European and Middle Eastern user base. Leonardo and Airbus also provide established maintenance, training, and support services. So, is the Eurofighter a good choice for the Philippines? Militarily, absolutely. It would give the Philippine Air Force a huge increase in air combat capability, range, survivability, and deterrence. Financially, that's much harder. The real challenge won't be whether Manila can buy 32 Typhoons. It will be whether it can afford to keep them flying, armed, and properly supported for the next 30 years. And that is where the Typhoon's biggest competitors may have an advantage.